Ini ketemu mau gimana?
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Forlan, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Nicely weighted ball. There's no flag. Raul, chance! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Albert Ferrer. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. And it's Cruyff. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Di sana dia.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Can he finish? Goal! And it's Aroa
So let's go.
who take the lead. Lacking for neither time nor space. Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. It's Raul! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Aduh.
And yes, it's him again.
Tolong jangan blunder.
Rawa Reds are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a
Aduh,
good
sorry.
foot in there.
Amat. Aduh.
Beckenbauer. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's cut it out.
Nice.
Albert
Aduh.
Ferrer makes the interception. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Tentang.
That has not gone well. Looking for the run.
Uh.
No, that's been intercepted. Thuram.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Threads one in. Pass is coming off in. And the finish!
Ooh.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, sweet feet.
Oh,
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Forlan looking to play it into the box.
không pendek.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Cruyff couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
In with the challenge. Now it's Raul. Albert
Aduh.
Ferrer kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shoots! They've scored!
Itu dia nendang.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
This is threatening to become a really
Oh,
good
kok
game.
nak maju?
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Ronaldinho. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Well, they put
Aduh.
it back in a hurry. And this is Shevchenko. And he's had it nicked away. The Rower Reds heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Lam. Ronaldinho. Bellingham.
Yes.
Raul.
Nice.
And it's Bellingham. Played out wide. Nice
Waduh.
interception. His positioning was spot on. Thuram. Caicedo wins the duel this time.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cruyff.
Hmm.
Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for
Oh,
movement.
sorry.
Maldini.
Sit.
Beckenbauer. And the first half is done. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game,
Security
breathless
staff for
and laced with
Please report
excitement.
to the
Well, I
staff
think
room
the message
immediately.
from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here we go again then. Raul does really well to win the ball there. Maldini. Now Albert Ferrer. More and more pressure on the ball here. Beckenbauer. And it's
Franz
Maldini.
Beckenbauer.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Aduh, sorry.
What a throw in.
Bentar ya.
Maldini. Can he get on the end of this? Raul play. He's got full.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Here's a man in form. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham concedes a free kick for that. Beckenbauer. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's opted for the long pass. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Turan. Now it's Forlan. And this is Raul. Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. Ronaldinho. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Chooses to go back. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was venomous. Maldini. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now, can they get him away? Bellingham. And it's Caicedo. Good ball, good take.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Forlan.
Good for Lan.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that
Focus
collectively.
into focus.
Ronaldinho.
Yes.
That is good alertness.
Hmm.
Looking to play him in. Hakimi. Bellingham. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Hello, sorry. Caicedo.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Bellingham, and he's certainly onside. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution.
And that is expertly dealt with. Gabriel gets it clear.
Urawa Reds surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Baggio. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nice one too, very nice.
Ooh.
That's gone loose. Nedved. And Portugal can counter-attack here. Lam. Roberto Baggio. Messi. Very much a man of this moment. Knocks it into space.
Aduh, mati.
This is Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now there's the clearance.
Urawa Reds can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Urawa Reds close now to seeing this one through to the end. And here's Baggio. He's a sharp little ball here.
Has been indicated.
Maldini. Nedved.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Seedorf.
And this is Shevchenko. Tries a measured ball.
Nice.
And that will be it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Please be made aware that
Raul.
smoking
Voted
is only
man of the
permitted
match,
in
and
designated
deservedly
areas
so.
within these grounds.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Urawa Reds really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that...
Check, check. Check, check.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Milan have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this...
Oh, shooting chance! And that has been clubbed away.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch... It's roll! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Hakimi powering forward here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Darwin. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Azar looking for the run. Caught offside that time. All the way through to the keeper. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Sorry.
Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Messi. Now it's Darwin. Saliba wins the duel this time. Now it's Raul. Great vision. Shot could be... And a chance! And it's come back out to him.
Nice.
And it's a goal! And it's Urawa Reds who take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Nice.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Itu masa lu cepat.
Tries to pass it through. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Waduh.
And the
Aduh.
shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Raul.
Maaf, sorry.
Pedri.
Aduh.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? Real chance!
Ada kena serangan balik.
And the lead lost no time at all.
Angel Korea.
Since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Sorry.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Waduh, offside lagi.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind.
Offside ya?
Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Gas.
Not the most accurate pass. He's on it. Can he get away?
Nice.
Caicedo. Caicedo takes control of it and he's on the move. Beckenbauer. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Darwin. Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Bahaya tuh Darwin.
Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Nunez receives it in a good position here. That pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Mbappe. He's away. And this is Raul.
Waduh, lambatnya.
And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hazard, who's set up one goal so far. And this is Raul. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then.
Terus buang peluang.
Good read, needed to be. Milan are looking to go forward now. Raul, he's being urged to shoot. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Tangannya kena kaki.
He's a sharp little ball here. That's been slipped through. Chance! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Masa pelanggaran sih. Yo. Semangat.
Pedri. And it's Azar. And here's Correa.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
It's a sharp pass. Crunching tackle. Raul goes steaming forward. Messi. And they're back on the ball again.
Main tackle aja nih. Aduh.
And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Tegan gigi, tegan. Tegannya gigi.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che sul maxi schermo è possibile vedere la piantina dello stadio.
Halo abang-abang semua sudah bergabung. Doakan saya abang-abang ya.
And that's the second half started.
Urawa Reds have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Searching pass he's played there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nice physical challenge. Roberto Carlos. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Ya, ke sana deh umpan.
The pass is intercepted.
Kenapa harus umpan sana?
Nunez.
Nunez.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Nunez is offering a wry smile there.
Darwin Nunez.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the
Ya,
game
dah,
here.
Numero 21.
deh.
Messi.
Aduh.
He's in a great shot, surely! It's run loose,
Oh.
who's going to get there?
Numero 14.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Il numero 6.
Aduh,
This is
kok offset?
Forlan.
Il numero 19.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Milan finding their passes. Forlan under
Wih,
intense pressure.
set.
Well,
Parah
they
sih.
seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Main ganjel deh.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well
Aduh,
measured.
mati saya.
And he's in on goal.
Nice.
Oh, robust challenge.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
51.567 spettatori.
And it's Kaka. Saliba does well to get it back.
Wih. Udah,
Now
udah
that's well
tendang tuh.
seen too. Now it's Mbappe. The referee's awarded a free kick. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot!
Oi.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Roa Reds presented with a golden opportunity here. The ball is on the spot. Here we go.
Aduh.
Fantastic save, Ter Stegen.
Terus penalti nggak masuk.
Stojkovic. Dixon. Azar.
Udah maju dia, aduh.
Stojkovic in acres of space out wide. Hakimi getting this one clear. Mbappe
Waduh.
knocks it out wide. Played
Down
back
mental
in.
saya nih, down.
Oh, super big chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Kaka. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? He's got away. Expert.
Nah, kesana lagi dia umpan. Down mental saya nih.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Sana.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard. And Dixon. And it's Stojkovic. Good ball, good take. Mbappe.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared
Aduh,
to back
udah
down. And to
tendang.
be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, tadi. Aduh.
Now it's Stojkovic. Can he finish?
Nah.
Goal, Milan!
Hmm.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part.
And the shots!
Kuat sekali kipernya.
Azar. Stojkovic. Now it's Stojkovic.
Iya.
And this is Bale. And he was alert to it.
But
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Now it's Forlan.
wih,
That is a jarring tackle.
tinggal lag lagi.
Apparently nothing wrong with it.
Pretty robust defending.
Wih.
Just 5 minutes left. Bellingham could try cutting inside here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Offset. Berapa kali di tackle tuh sih?
See a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Bay.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Roberto Carlos has
It's it.
been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Kaka. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Aduh.
That has been slung wide.
Malah dia yang mainnya bagus.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Caicedo. And that has left him in a heap. Mbappe.
Boy, apa sih?
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Forlan.
Boy.
Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Nah.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ya.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. A
Boy.
heavy challenge. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end.
35. Squad bansos kena script Konami nih. Susah guys, squad bansos ini guys. Apa diatur ini? Lagi berak ini pemainnya, musuhnya.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. Not going to expect from him.
Well, he's like the fullback.
And a chance!
Waduh, tendang aja langsung.
It's their first effort on goal.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and
Cuman
simple.
bisa mencari peluang, tidak bisa mencari gol. Itulah pemain saya.
And here's Bellingham. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Terang
Danger
sekali
averted
langsung
for
gol.
now. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh,
And they've got a throw. Looking for the run. Tries to play it through.
aduh.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's on it. Can he get away? Fired deep towards the back post. Deftly away. It's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Ball's played through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Mantap.
Shot a goal! Goal! Milan! And Milan
Dah kena mental ini.
lead. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Aubameyang really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room. when he
Waduh, ke
should have
sana
closed
umpan.
in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Mbappe. Bastoni goes sliding in. Raul. And he's there to get it away.
Pretty robust defending.
First quarter of an hour gone. Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Oh, Red, nice interception.
Our Reds really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Forlan. So much time and space here. And this is Raul. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Not the most convincing of passes. And
Berani
he's there
gitu
to
sampai
belt it
musuhnya.
away. Raul Reds are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Looking to play him in. Serginho is in a really good position out wide. He's got away. That's good play. Tries to cross.
Nice sekali.
Out of play, and it is a goal kick. Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Played in deep. Maradona plays it short. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Here's a chance! Caicedo.
Aduh,
Surlot. Good-looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Nice interception, well timed. Iniesta. Rijkaard. Serginho has it in a wide position. Gets his head on it!
wuih.
And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And yes, it's him. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Waduh.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Good ball, good take. Oh, Bamian! They've got to be quick to recover this. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Forlan. And it's Iniesta. That's good running with the ball. He is through here. Forlan. It's Forlan! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Urawa Reds certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today. Substitution on the field, number 18, Mbappe. Coming on
So off we go once more.
Number 9.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Pelan-pelan.
Maradona. Caicedo. Now it's Lewandowski, and this is Forlan. Now this could be a chance, and he's managed to get free. That has not gone well. And here's Bellingham, looking tidy in possession here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. The message is clear, none shall pass. Spread out to the left.
Mau apa sih sebenarnya, Mama?
Now that's well seen too. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He can get that clear.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And this is Lewandowski.
Kok begitu ya?
Gets rid without sophistication.
Weh,
That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. He's free. He has got space. Rijkaard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
No way through. No, it's Forlan. Serginho looking to run onto it. He gets big. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Rower Reds perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Wah.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Knocks it into space. It's a pretty loose pass.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Lewandowski. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh no, this does not look good.
Ini Raul yang saya ganti nih.
Serginho gets into a... Oh, what It's hit the crossbar. Same again,
Ya kah?
same outcome.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Great vision. Bastoni calmly anticipates.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Forlan. Threads one in.
Wih.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Raul.
Urawa Reds appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Milan finding their passes. He's in space and looking for options. Now here's the delivery. Milan have their second corner now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rower Reds are looking to go forward now.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's through, it's one of the shots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Raul deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The
Itu
passes
gimana
will
dong?
always have an option
Allah
with him.
Allah.
Urawa Reds are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Raul.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Milan have their third corner. And it's been taken short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And Dikit does really well to win the ball there. 2 minutes to be added on. And this is Lewandowski, and he's got the beating of his man. That's going to go a long way. And the referee brings it to a close. Rower Reds perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, shooting chance! An early chance, their first of the game.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rijkaard tries to clear. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. That is lovely. Moreirense are looking to go forward now. Forlan. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's Forlan! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball.
And the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Oh, what a mistake! It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Isaac. Now it's Mbappe. Raul Reds leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Well, that is one way to stop him. Xabi Alonso has got himself a free kick.
PDP dablak.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Moreirense have a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Xabi Alonso with a real chance here. Alonso! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Xabi Alonso goes short. Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's a throw-in. Forlan has found the net here, of course. And it's Xabi Alonso. That's good running. Alonso! Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. He's chosen to go back. Can he get it through? Real chance! And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Bellingham, certainly one of the players of the week. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Isco, pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a threatening ball. And he shoots! It's Forlan. Van Dijk cuts it out. Nuno Mendes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. He could... And a chance! It's there! And they're back in front!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's Forlan. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Mbappe, looking to play him in. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. Nuno Mendes is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Isco showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
We are into overtime. Mbappe! Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. The pass has gone astray. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a shot! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended! And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Thank you very much for your
Raul
cooperation.
Reds are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the second half gets underway. Isak. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Moira Renza clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Some really good ball movement. Forlan. Now it's Aubameyang. And he's one-on-one! Chance, surely! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talented technique of the highest standard.
That'll be a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Vitz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Aubameyang. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds...
Decent chance! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Isco is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
He's having a good look here.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right.
Forlan! Moreirense are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
60 minutes played. Xavi Alonso. Moreirense finding their passes. Chance for a shot! Hakimi plays it all the way forward. Caicedo. And it's Bellingham. No way through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Isak. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Great defending, strong. Shapes to shoot! It's in!
Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Aubameyang. Timber. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Forlan. Lovely. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run.
Kayaknya saya tidak harus berbicara ini, guys. Kalau saya banyak bicara ini, saya kalah. Makanya saya diam, guys.
Substitution.
Moreirense choosing to make the first change. Urawa Reds take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And it's Lopez. Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Timber. Moreirense looking to pass their way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Caicedo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Aubameyang is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No.
He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Zaire Emery. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Forlan, now it's Bellingham. Caicedo stood up well to him there. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? They've scored! And what a Rower Reds could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And the
Nice,
referee brings it to a close. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Forlan taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Dan sini guys. Kembali mulai merangkak nih guys. Yo guys, komen-komen dulu guys. Waduh, divisi 1 ketemu. Ketemu divisi 1 plus TikTokers. Aduh, gini amat Konami.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And a chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Oh, sorry.
Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's fallen. He's had a shot.
Aduh,
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go
aduh,
forward
kenapa
now.
nggak umpan? Udah X padahal.
It's a sharp pass. He's cut it out. Searching passes.
Waduh,
Oh, super find. And
kosong
it's
melompong.
And it's in. A game of thrills.
Sudah berhasil ya.
In the blinking of an eye.
Ah,
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That is good alertness. Just eases him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good-looking ball. The pressing's
Oi.
intense, and it's paid off. And that's put paid to a promising move. Engages and forces him off the ball. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rijkaard going full steam ahead down the left flank. Roberto Baggio. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe.
boy.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender
Mata.
who was ever so determined. Shot could be on.
Waduh, waduh.
Touch there. Goal
Wih,
kick
Van der
to be given.
Sar baru habis gacha ini.
Still very early doors.
Habis gacha bang ini langsung bermain.
And this is Roberto Baggio against the crossbar. And he's gone direct here. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha running with the ball.
Goblok.
Shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he
Itu
meant
dia.
every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Mbappe. And the shot!
Nice.
And he hits the net. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well,
Bangkit.
refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Caicedo.
Astaga naga.
Pickings there. And here's Aubameyang.
Nggak maju loh dia.
Uncompromising. Ambitious ball here. Great vision. Oh, good ball. Can he finish?
Nice. Sorry.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi plays it short. Now it's Messi.
Oh.
Well, that tackle was
Nice.
certainly sturdy. Foot in.
Aduh.
It's a throw in. Rijkaard.
Nah.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. Baggio picks it up out wide.
Gobloknya.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Aduh.
Defending, he just made sure he was in
Udah
the
tahu
right
pemain
place to
gitu
block.
kasih bola kayak gitu.
Very relieved.
Woi.
Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Nomor.
And that's gone loose. And that interception was
Bah.
necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's clever. And this is Messi. He is through here. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. The Rawa Reds are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half.
YouTubers 3 juta subscriber ini guys. Yang saya lawan. Ah. Dia udah gacah pandan besar ya.
Paris Saint-Germain get the ball rolling in the second half.
Masuk.
Good read, needed to be.
Sabar.
They're not going to make any further progress now.
Aduh, kok begitu umpannya?
Well played, well stopped.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. That's a
Ya,
nicely shaped ball. That's an excellent interception. Played up towards the front line. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Forlan. Roberto Baggio. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Spread it left. Steaming on. Takes a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Dikasih loh dia kayak gitu.
And here's Messi. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Terus kalau
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well,
Dek Forlan tidak mau lari, terus gimana?
No more, no less.
Gimana Dek Forlan?
Rawa Reds needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Caicedo. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Tidak bisa mencari ruang kosong.
Messi. And it's Messi. It's a searching pass. And he's worked it through. Great chance! Bellingham plays it all the way
Pasrah
forward.
aja.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Forlan.
Aduh kok ke sana umpan. Kasih itu dong, diumpan dulu, Bro.
Mendes is the type of
Bro
player
Forlan.
who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Stood up well to him there. And that was nowhere near his best. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. And this is Forlan. Bellingham. Roberto
Bahkan dia tidak tahu di mana temannya
Messi. Paris
berada.
Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace.
Woi,
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Vitinha looking to add to his goal. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's been cut out. Well played. Nuno Mendes. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Forlan. Oh, good.
wih,
He read that really well and stopped it.
Picked out on the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Caicedo. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
waduh.
Now it's Messi. Calafiori gets across to intercept that. Now it's Aubameyang. Well seen.
Nih,
That was well played, well stopped.
bolanya nggak out ini.
Messi pinches it off him. That's been
Aduh.
intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's run loose here. Nice sequence of passes this.
Waduh.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
In with the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. They'll have one final crack at it. It's a threat. Tries a shot! Vitinha. Raul Reds have got it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Forlan claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Dia sudah gacha Van der Sar dan Christian
Both wish you
Panucci.
a very good evening.
Mantap.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that...
And Aubameyang! Oh, it's come loose. Deftly away. Calafiori gets across to intercept that. And here's Forlan. And he's in on goal. Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Wala bangong.
Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Forlan!
Oh.
He will be livid with himself. Baresi. Rodri. The less said about that pass, the better. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Guti. He's a sharp little ball here. Row of Reds are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Pelé. Really fierce, close defending. Now it's Pelé. Rodri. And here's Batistuta. Out towards the flank. He has found the way through. Corner.
Bush. Masa di sana kayak main-main?
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Might want to be
Aduh.
careful there.
So it is still 0-0. DiMarco. Quality ball. And that could set him on his way. He's in a great position here. Oh, robust challenge. He's got to be quick to recover this. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Aubameyang. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. Now it's Guti. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Mbappe. Played back to the goalkeeper. Indonesia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Pelé. Calafiori promptly onto that, and that is that. DiMarco.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Bellingham. Great vision. Opts to Forlan! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he get it through? Caicedo. Forlan. Lovely. Decent chance! Goal! And it's Aroa Reds who take the lead. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
The Rower Reds have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! That's good play. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's been played through.
Ori.
And the shot! Oh, there's a probing ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalize
Offside
on.
lah.
That's good vision.
Gitu dia.
Himself offside.
Raul, that's a lovely, neat pass. Chips it through, and this is Pele, and he's got the beating of his man. Picked out brilliantly.
Nice.
And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Rower Reds have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe.
Hmm.
Strongly challenged there. Raul.
Wow.
Pele. Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk goes back to front. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Bellingham. Driving forward. Alexander-Arnold. And that's another good win of the ball. Mbappe.
Aduh.
And he's made sure that's not getting
Begitu
through.
ya.
Guti.
Itu tadi.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Guti. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's found the way past. Great chance! And the keeper has
Salah, saya salah. Kenapa saya bawa ke sana bolanya?
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Nice interception, well timed. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up.
Can he finish?
Aduh. Biru.
It's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Pele, face to face with the keeper. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Oh, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance. Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
No.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Woi.
It's Mbappe. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Bellingham. That is lovely. No way through, so back
Joh,
it comes.
umpan.
Expertly cut
Joh
out. Really
gati
nicely done.
umpan.
Now it's Batistuta. Probing pass. Hakimi. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty
Aduh.
of really nice passing.
Nyangkut dia
I
nyangkut.
think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Now that looks a decent ball. He can get that clear. They get a throw in.
Berapa jam saya main ya?
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 8, Guti. Number 9, Batistuta. Number 17, Raul. Coming on the field, number 22, Kukchu. Number 18.
Oh, that, and he shoots!
Nice.
It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's
Tahan,
pretty
tahan,
much
tahan, tahan,
sealed
tahan.
now.
Yes.
And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Tahan.
Baresi does really well there, he is strong.
Sorry.
Played into space. Caicedo. Into the last 5 minutes.
Back jangan maju ke.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible.
Dia dikirim.
Won't be the last they'll see of him.
Pelan.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Waduh,
Kukchu.
mundur.
Tele.
Woi,
Mbappe. Shot could be on.
nice. One leg, nice.
Jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Nunez.
Nice.
And the referee brings it to a close. Urawa Reds are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Forlan claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little...
Dikit naik. Hmm. Baru Call of Fury. Ya, yang penting ada yang nonton aja. Hmm.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Hmm.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles
Tantan,
going, that's for
tantan.
sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that.
And Batistuta! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Udah berselebrasi,
One moment
guys.
you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always
Wah,
there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision.
oh,
They need
tidur
to
dia
shut
nggak
the door
bangun-bangun.
or it's going to happen again.
Roa Reds are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Forlan. Nicely weighted ball. Thinks about the shot.
Wih,
Delivered in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The movement is slick, the speed
sabar,
is
sabar.
slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tromeni picks it up from the goal kick. Bellingham. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
Di saat gitu dia salah umpan. Kok
Raul.
ada yang maju?
Forlan.
Ada yang mau gol kah?
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kimmich. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Forlan. Oh, some tackle that. Not the most accurate pass. Quarter of an hour played. And this is Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence. Beckham has created one goal already. And it's Messi.
Our Reds are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Gobloknya dirimu.
The keeper has reacted superbly there. Doku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Rower Reds have the chance to go the other way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Mbappe. He's on it. Can he get away? Messi. Al-Ittihad applying the press here.
Ngawur, mukanya ngawur.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Now it's Bellingham. He has a look out. Looks across and plays it in. And smartly reclaimed. Beckham. Doku. Ronaldinho. Doku in acres of space out wide. Bellingham. Forlan. No, again there's no way through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Urawa Reds clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bakar.
Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Shot could be on.
Ooh.
That's going to go a long way. Taken back almost at once. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's picked his way through. That is good strength. Well, that is good.
Ke tengah lu dibawa lu. Astaga ya Tuhan.
Defender though who was ever so determined. Tchouameni gets over and intercepts. Knocks it into space. Corner given. Al-Ittihad have their third corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Rower Reds are looking to go forward now. Now it's Raul. He's in a great position here.
Mana pemain saya?
Can he get on the end of this? Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
This possibly the last play of the half. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
And Raul gets through on his own. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Rower Reds on the spot for parity. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Messi. Oh, played through for the wide man. Terrific header. He's got away with one there. Beckham. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real...
Just the keeper to beat! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Substitution.
Professional foul.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Mbappe!
No.
And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish
Huh?
of the highest order.
Tadi
And
like
the game is
Live?
well and truly
bagus pas
tied
gitu.
up again.
Lagi
Oh, that is a bit
Mau
special.
kemana?
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Royal Reds go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mbappe
Woi.
is on his own.
Shit.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Ma,
Ronaldinho,
jangan terbawa euforia, bro.
that's good vision. Good ball,
Jangan
good
terbawa euforia,
take.
bro.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's the bookie
Kuning.
always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Forlan ready to try one. Well, the angle and the distance are both precisely as they were before. So what about the outcome?
Aduh.
Forlan!
Oke.
Saliba,
Woi,
Rijkaard, Beckham.
nendang kok kayak gitu. Aduh. Masa
Can they get him away? That's very neat.
nice.
There's a beautiful
Aduh,
simplicity
sorry.
about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Iya. Iya.
Royal Reds can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Al-Ittihad clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Gak ada yang bisa dapat bola ya.
Tries to play it through. Tries to pass it through. Doku gets into a good position. And this is Ronaldinho.
Al Ittihad really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Keraskan dong,
Adams
keraskan dikit, keraskan bro.
Rijkaard.
Peluang emas itu.
Dink through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Forlan. He can run onto that. And this is Raul. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Nah. Kenapa ini guys? Oh, yang ya nggak bisa gini. Aduh. Adley Dixon. Wih, Bobby.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme.
And here's Azar. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Kok gitu sih?
Well, this is Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Azar. Now it's Beckham. Loose ball now. Oh, and again.
Nice.
Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He
Nah,
needs to
nggak
get on
bisa
the ball
kiper.
again and give it another crack. I would.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Real chance!
Aduh.
Now it's a race for the ball.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Good-looking ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Looking for options for movement. Adams gets across to intercept that. And it's Azar. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Raul.
Raul amatnya.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides.
Wih, Raul.
The patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. Now the delivery. And that has been cleared. Caicedo. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Now it's Raul. He has found the way through. Takes a shot!
Wish.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bellingham wins the duel this time. Forlan is onto it in a flash. And he was quick to
Aduh,
react.
harusnya tahan udah mulai.
Raul.
Buru-buru sekali umpan.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Raul is onto this. And it's Caicedo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Van Nistelrooy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Distributed tidily. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Van Nistelrooy. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he's in charge, surely!
Nice.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that should get the job done. Raul Reds are looking to go forward now. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Brilliantly cut out. Caicedo. Bellingham. Caicedo. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Forlan! And again the keeper stands strong.
Forlan really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Corner number 2 then. Gets his head on it!
Nice.
There it is! And it's Raul Reds who take the lead. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's lost his man. And the finish! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Gabriel Magalhaen. Musuhnya kemana ini, bro?
Rower Reds are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Shapes to shoot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Expertly cut it. Roll! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return.
Apa nih musuhnya ya?
It was absolute perfection.
Bang Optik.
Rower Reds find a position of real strength now.
To be expected,
Ngurus
Peter,
kayaknya
they've
bergerak
stepped
kayak
it up,
bergerak kayak.
something they've been
And the shots! Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping.
Saya butuh kemenangan nih bang, sorry bang.
Can he finish? Has another go. Sticks it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And it's half-time here. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Sorry.
Rower Reds have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And the game has already resumed here. Nice interception, well timed. And he shoots! And the ball's come loose here.
Pas
Now the
paling bang.
breakaway. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Hati-hati.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's on it. Can he get away? And that has sent him sprawling.
Sure.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning
Pass.
running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is masterful defending.
Sorry.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Hazard gets into a good position. That's been drilled forward. And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Raul. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Shot could chance! It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're
Aduh.
demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy. And the shot!
Nice.
It's in!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Still trying to make a game of this. Can they get him away? Real chance here. And a chance! He scored! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys. Can he get it through? Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. And it's Forlan. And it's made its way to him. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good alertness. Raul. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Great vision. Played out to the left flank. Van Nistelrooy. That's a throw.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 17. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 7.
Great ball and he's in. Chance for a shot! They've done it! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium
Yeah,
are
bang.
in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe goes steaming forward. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were... Could be danger here! Lovely feet. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Le numéro 22.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
À sa place, le numéro 20. Messi.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, outsmarting him this time.
Temps additionnel.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's away. Out of play for a goal kick. Hakimi picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Bellingham. Messi. Saliba makes the interception. Looking for the run.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Bayer claims it without any fuss. And that's it. Raul Reds, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so to get.
Billy Costa Costa.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Bayer, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's a sharp little ball here. Forlan. Looking for options for movement. Quality ball. Calafiori promptly onto that, and that is that. Nakata. Head out towards the right wing. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's being shifted off it. Bellingham.
Waduh. Mana nih?
Nakata. Brilliantly cut out. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nakata. Mohamed Salah. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Belgium! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Azar. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Nakata really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Belgium clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Caicedo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Nih, Aubameyang.
A little off target. Aubameyang. He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Waduh.
Albeit perhaps momentary.
Aubameyang really needed
Pernah out bolanya, guys.
Then again, Mohamed Salah gets through on his own. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he
Aubameyang.
well do.
Mbappe. Bellingham gets into some space. Vitz. Time perhaps for one
Boleh
last
dah
twist
out nih,
before
guys.
half-time. Nicely aimed pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's
Aubameyang.
great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham.
Belgium are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
And it's Nakata. Caicedo. Now it's Forlan. Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Forlan. Caicedo. Aubameyang.
Yeah.
Azar. Vitz.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's picked his way through. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Forlan. Aubameyang finds himself offside.
Substitution in progress.
Raul Reds can now... And the half-time whistle goes. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So,
Forlan! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Raul Reds have themselves a chance from the spot. Now, power or placement? saves it.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Belgium looking to pass their way through. Played into space out wide. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising!